No, I won't stop.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today as you can see we actually got a brand new beta for Minecraft Pocket Edition, and this actually adds part of the AQUATIC update into it. So I'm going to show you guys that in today's video, so if you do enjoy, make sure you go ahead, slap a like, and also turn on notifications if you guys haven't already. So let's go ahead and just, jump into this right now. So the really weird thing, and this was actually in the last beta, I actually just dislike this little animation they added into the game. It just looks like it's laggy, but it's not. It's just like the little fade effect. I just don't really like it. In my opinion, I don't like it. Maybe you guys do. But anyways, let's just go ahead and press, create a new world. And the weird thing is, to actually test out these new features, you actually have to go down to these settings and say use experimental gameplay. If you don't turn this on, you have none of the new features. So I'm just going to turn off that so no one joins my world. Let's go into creative. Yeah, so make sure you just double check that and turn that on. So let's create the world. Alright, so like I said, they only added some of the features, not all of it. So there's no turtles, there's no dolphins, no coral, anything like that. But we do have a swimming animation. So let's go ahead and just, perfect right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, we can now swim. So I actually showed you guys this in Java Edition, exactly the same, but now we can actually do this on Android and also on Windows 10, since we still have to wait for iOS to, come out. So yeah, that's why it's in beta. But look at that, we can now swim. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. And the next thing is actually a trident. Now, for the Windows 10, I think it's a little bit bugged. But for Android, I think it might be fine. But look at this. It just doesn't hold in your hand right now. So it seems like we're gonna get like a beta 2 maybe like tomorrow or something, because it just doesn't fit in my hand. It's really, really weird. Like, look at it. And we can like kind of still throw it. It still works, still functional. So we also have the new blocks into the game. So let me just go ahead, just, kind of put this in my inventory so I can show you guys before we move over to the enchantments to do with the trident. So let's just, kind of break this. There we go. Okay, get out of the way, cow. I'm sorry, but you're in my way. So we have this wood right here. Now, to actually get this, pretty much what you need to do is actually just get like a normal wood. So I'm just gonna get like an oak wood, and I believe you just get an axe and you just right click on it. So let me just go ahead and put it down, use the axe, and as you can see, it just goes to this. So a new block into the game, very, very nice. I showed you guys this last time in Java Edition, but now, as you can obviously tell, we have this in MCPE. So very nice, I like the block. I mean, I don't know how much I would actually use it in a build. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. So they also added some new enchantments, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's actually broken. You can't even do anything to do with these enchantments just for now. In beta 2 we should be able to see a fix for that, but look at it, it's just weird in my hand. But I'll show you guys how it's broken, because if I put the trident in, so let me actually just get a new one, because I kind of was playing around with that one. So a trident, there we go. Let's put it in here. So usually the enchantment should actually work. You can do this and then get it, but it just doesn't do anything. Usually with the Riptide, you're meant to be in the water, and then you just go like that and it works, but it's broken. It is completely broken. So even like loyalty, if I quickly do that, pretty much if you throw it, you should get a it back. But you don't, because it's broken. So we have to wait until beta 2. Not too sure why. It seems like they rushed this a little bit. I'm not exactly sure, because like the trident's not even in my hand properly. Very weird. The only good thing about this is actually the swimming animation. Like, that's the best part about it. Like, look at this. I love it. It's so cool. Now we can, do this in Pocket Edition instead of just playing the Java Edition, which I've, been showing you guys. So yeah, a little bit disappointed with the how it's a little bit broken, but I mean, it's a beta. That's what betas are for. Trial and error, and people, their feedback, to let them know that it is broken, and then we should be getting a fix in the next updates. So I almost completely forgot to show you guys this new mob into the game as well. So these can actually kind of shoot you guys with the Trident, but of course they're gonna hold it weirdly. So they do, you know, burn during the daytime. They do want to go into the water, so let me just quickly spawn them in here. So let me just quickly spawn in a ton of them. And oh, there we go. It looks like it's stuck in its head almost, just because of the position of it is obviously bugged. Look at that. Very, very strange. But yeah, these are some of the new mobs. Very, very cool. Now, if I jump into survival, check this out. They're just gonna, you know, just try and kill you. And maybe shoot the Trident at you. Oh, there we go. It's shooting at me. Please don't kill me. Okay, there we go. We just got destroyed by these new mobs. So let me just quickly read some of these fixes. So iron golems no longer spawn when mob spawning is disabled. Rain, smoke particles, and shadows are no longer visible through lava. A warning now appears instructing not to close the game when exporting a world. Also, the power output of redstone comparators is no longer lost after a world is converted from Xbox One Edition. And let me just read one more right here. So pick block no longer replaces the item currently selected in the hotbar if other slots are empty. So there's also another list, and it says fixes for bugs introduced during beta. So some of these fixes are tools now work properly and no longer shake in hand. Sticky pistons no longer turn into regular pistons after being renamed. Tripwire hooks once again appear in jungle temples. Players can once again stand on top of ladders. Mob heads can no longer be duplicated by placing them in water. Strongholds once again generate with mossy stone brick and cracked stone brick. The maximum render distance on Xbox One X is once again 22 chunks. Heads and skulls that are placed on a wall no longer have incorrect hitbox position. Torches can once again be placed in the same block occupied by a player. You can now descend more slowly in water, and they also fixed some world updates occasionally not rendering. So yeah, that's pretty much like all the main fixes and features in this update. So I'm pretty sure this is new into the game as well. So yeah, this is actually pretty awesome. I mean, some new slabs right there. And yeah, so I mean, you guys can leave a comment down below what you guys think of this update. Obviously, it's not the whole deal right now, it's just part of it. So every single beta we get, we should be seeing more features. So let me just quickly like get a pig out, and we're just gonna shoot it with the Trident, because the Trident is a little bit messed up, but I think it still does like its job, like the damage wise and stuff. Like as you can see, it still throws it out normally. Just not in your hands. Definitely not normal right there. It's meant to be in your hands. Like, I don't know why. For Android, I'm pretty sure it is actually in your hand. Just for Windows 10, it seems like it's a little bit buggy. So they have to fix that hopefully very soon. And what is that out in the water right there? Hold on. This is, okay, that's awkward. Just in the middle of nowhere. Little bit of a little island right there, but the swimming animation is probably like the main feature right now. So at the start of this video, I showed you guys that setting that you have to turn on to actually, you know, test out these features. Let me show you guys what happens when you don't, just so you guys are aware of this, because a lot of people actually don't know about this, and I actually didn't know myself. I was on Twitter just saying like, what's going on? So right here, as you can see, I'm going to turn it on, but obviously, just for this example, I'm going to turn it off, and I'm just going to create a world. So now you should be able to see no features at all. So let me just quickly get in some water right here, and now if I swim, as you can see, it is, you know, it's just normal. It's normal MCPE. But if we do turn that on, I'm not too sure if you can actually turn it on during the game. I don't think you can. Yeah, as you can see, it is disabled. So if that is disabled in your world, then, you know, just save and quit. So make sure you do have a backup of your world. So I just quickly changed this to, you know, the experimental gameplay. And as you can see now, the name of the world should actually have EX in it. So this one as well has it. So let me just, you know, jump into the world, and, you know, then we have all the features. As you can see, there we go. We can now swim. So it's really weird. Like with updates and betas we've like received in the past, we never got this like this little setting to turn on and off The features, it's very strange, something new. I'm not too sure if I like it. So maybe this feature is good so your world doesn't get corrupted, because when you join the beta straight away, usually you have all the features and stuff. So maybe it's kind of good that you can turn it on or off whenever you like, because yeah, like I said, once again, your files could get corrupted because there is a ton of bugs, which I, pretty much showed you guys with the Trident. Yeah, that definitely has to be fixed. So many bugs, and hopefully we do get a beta 2 either like tomorrow or the next day. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, smash that like button, also turn on notifications if you guys haven't already, and of course update the game if you guys haven't, because you can play around with these new features. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.